Rabbi Pesach Krohn tells the following true story. In 1958, Rabbi Mordechai Green's shul in downtown Hamilton, Ontario, was on the verge of closing down. All the families were slowly moving to the suburbs. The rabbi wanted to build a synagogue in the new Jewish neighborhood, but it was going to cost a fortune. Rabbi Green walked into the Royal Bank of Canada in Hamilton and asked to speak to the manager. A man named Mr. Ami welcomed the rabbi into his office. Rabbi Green spoke with confidence and self-assurance because he believed in his cause. He got straight to the point. I need your help. I want to build a synagogue and I need a $500,000 loan. Mr. Ami leaned in, cupping his head in his hands, and stared at the rabbi for a full minute without saying a word. Rabbi Green sat still, staring back, as tears began to well up in Mr. Ami's eyes. In a soft and friendly voice, Mr. Ami finally said, I'm going to help you, Rabbi, and give you the loan. But first, let me tell you why. He took a deep breath and continued. Many years ago, in the late 1920s, I was a child growing up in Timmins, Ontario. My father died in a fire, and my mother was left alone with 5 orphans, me and my 4 siblings. We were penniless, and my mother struggled to keep the family afloat. There was a general store owned by a Jewish man named Sam Bukovetsky. He was known for his many acts of kindness. One day, he came to our house and said to my mother, as long as I own the store, your children will be clothed. As long as I own the store, you and your family will always have food. You can come into my store and take what you need. I will never ask you for money, and you can pay me whenever you want. Mr. Ami continued, I am who I am today only because of the kindness of Sam Bukovetsky. His compassion helped us get back on our feet. When you walked into my office with your yarmulke on your head, it occurred to me that this could be my chance to repay another Jew for Sam's extraordinary kindness. Rabbi Green was astounded. The 2 men shook hands and the appropriate papers were signed. The synagogue was built and it stands today as the center of Torah Jewry in Hamilton. Someone said, anyone can count the seeds in 1 apple, but only God can count the apples in 1 seed. Only the Almighty knows the full potential that lies in a single seed that could eventually produce thousands of apples. In the 1920s, Sam Bukovetsky could never have imagined how the seed he planted by helping 1 family could produce a thriving Jewish community. Don't underestimate the value of 1 small deed. Whether it's an encouraging word to someone who is down, or a kind deed to someone in need, every positive act creates reverberations that impact the world in ways that we can never imagine.